They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Her. They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call.
Welcome. That's not my name. Well, Rockway is my name. Welcome to the SAFL Round 6 review. And before we go any further, great credit must be given to Mrs. Bra Boys, creative director of the century. You just watch these signs that I pulled together tonight are all thanks to Mrs. Bra. Brilliant work, Megsy. Keep it up. Heros, don't put them in the recycling bin next time. Fair to say that wouldn't have gone down too well. And while we're on the matter of the Heros, how is the man's form? He has a crew cut. He has gone extremely great, probably in the last 4 weeks, I reckon. And he's giving me shit about my hair. Well, I laugh at you, Heros. I laugh at you and your rabble of a team. That's what I do, Heros. That's what I do. And just while I'm on my rant, Mr. Sheer Arrogance, I don't want to do a review. Not inclined, haven't got time. Meh. Get over yourself. People lose, move on. And I hope the internet doesn't collapse in Europe when you're over there tarting about Ireland or whatever you're doing. Or maybe I might just go and, I think I remember the Tax Tiger Cubs password. Maybe I can go and do some trading. Maybe I'll trade in Presty, but more of Presty soon. So, firstly, we'll get on to a bit of a review of the week. And here's Mrs. Bra's work again, just getting the job done. Review. Yeah, I think you got enough of a look at that. That's review. Let's have a review of the week. Okay, so Heros, just a favourite topic of mine. The Heros, he's just gone 1-6 versus Bra last weekend. Bra gave him a nice old touch up. Heros once again scoring well and losing. It just almost brings a tear to my eye. Bingo has beaten Drew well. Harley fucking Luya. It's been a long time coming, the CB Street Derby, and Drew has just taken one from Bingo, and I don't know how that happens, Drew. I haven't been following your work this year. Maybe I will, because you've got to be struggling to lose to Bingo. Now, one of my favourite write-ins of the week. Can Cameo handle the heat in the kitchen? The question's been asked. 2 losses in 2 weeks of under 10 points. Bad luck, bad management. I think over arrogance this week. I'll just play too short. I'll just play too short and win. Well, you don't win. Now you're 4-2. You had a good team. You've done something to it. And now you're on even par with a lot of these people. As Brad just goes and saunters his way to 2 games clear on top of the ladder. My old mate Clive. My old mate Clive, the Clive. What is going on down there? Worst losing streak in gang history, so I'm told. And he's 1-6, and fair to say he's struggling. Comes up against a Cameo King team that will just be desperate to win, because Clive has never lost to the Cameo Kings. That's right, people. I know it's hard to believe, considering the rabble that Clive is this year, but he's never lost to him. And, well, I think Cameo is going to turn that around this weekend. Pandas Pies, just down in the Nationwide, just in the relegation zone, decide to beat the highest scoring team in the comp, or near enough too. As you do. Start putting in Pandas Pies, or more so, start putting in Tracy's Tiger Cubs, just on a bit of a downward spiral at the moment. Got to arrest that slump, Tack. Arrest it! Yeah, I would have hated to have been in that household on Sunday night. Gee, it would have been Hydol Razor Blades type job. But anyway, we'll move on to the next segment. I've just got to see what the next segment is. That's right, we've got movers and shakers. So, the few movers I wanted just to touch on, because basically, there's a few things to note about the ladders in each division. The Nationwide, there's about 18 teams. Okay, there's only 16 in the league. All right, I embellish stories. Okay, shoot me. Okay, there's about 8 teams who are on 4-2. But I really like the work of Texas at the moment. Texas just getting the job done. 4-1 in these last 5 matches. And he's just making a bit of a move up the ladder there. So keep an eye out for him. It really hurts me to say this one, but Simon Stars is just starting to flex a bit of the considerable muscle from way out west. You boys in the Premiership, let's not let that happen. Don't let that happen, okay? Do not. All right? And the Pork Pies, well, Pork Pies has been scoring heavily all year and has just decided to get a bit of luck and basically just take care of a few people at the moment. But anyway, we'll make sure we take care of Pork Pies later in the season. Rockwar, getting the job done. A few things on the ladder. Yeah, most even I've ever seen in the nationwide. Unbelievable. The top three in the championship have just skipped away a bit. And the Bra Man just 6-0 clear on top of the ladder. He's been talking to me about what trades to do. Bra, I just say do not trade. Don't trade. Excuse me for one moment. Just need a bit of lubrication. Anyway, next segment. This is going to be my favourite segment. My favourite segment of the whole entire season will be Presty Watch. Woohoo! So, Presty, you know, he was clearly one of those cash cow types at the start of the year, weighing it at a very measly $110,900. Now, some may see what Presty does on a weekend, you know. That's about the work of Presty. Some may not see too much value in that. Clive saw some value. And Clive has just generated... Oh, hang on. I'm just getting something through on the earpiece. Oh, that's right. Presty's actually gone down from 110,900 to 105,800. This is a man who's played 200 games. It's not like he's just a new kid on the block and you think, oh, might just take a bit of a punt on Presty racking up about 14 marks a week. By comparison, there's a boy by the name of Steel Sidebottom who started last week. He was started on 110,600, a measly $300 less than our boy Presty. Steele's just proceeded in his third week to crank out a bit of a $45,000 gain, the likes of which Presty must only dream about. And the other person who would have been dreaming about that sort of price increase is Clive's gang. Clive, it's okay. I'm not really taking too much piss out of you. Well, I am. So my apologies to anyone else in the leagues who has Presty. Well, actually, not my apologies because it's a stupid trade. You've got to get rid of him. And bringing me to my next topic, trade talk. Trade talk. The question on everyone's lips this week is, why the hell didn't Clive trade Presty for Grimes? Grimes only was averaging about 100. Presty was averaging about 10. Oh yeah, no, keep Presty. Unbelievable, Clive. No wonder there's such a rabble down at the gang or the Bronx or wherever you are at the moment. Maybe in hell. But it's no good. No good for Clive this week. Now there's a few big rookies. Maybe not such big rookies this week, but Sam Wright's a forward one. Are you going to go with him? Are you not going to go with him? Time will tell. Do you keep persisting with Higgins? I need some advice. Feel free to correspond to Sheer Arrogance. He'll pass it on. Yeah, there's a few others. Rewalt, he'll start going down soon. And who else have I got marked down here? Oh yeah, Daniel Rich. Gets a game every week. But is it time just to cash that little bad boy in? So, there's a few thoughts to leave you with there. Heros, I've got a really good hairdresser for you. I can give you that tracksuit top. Probably wouldn't fit you because you're just so out of shape. Saw you today. Wowee. Good luck to the Cameo Kings and the Tiger Cubs on their trip overseas. Hope the internet stays all in Europe. Going okay. And anyway, thanks for sticking with me, guys. I will, once again, thanks very much to Mrs. Bra. Brilliant. And I'll see you again next week. Cheers. Bye.